Hello, everyone. It's Dave Juno, the Meniere's Disease Warrior. How y'all doing? I'm doing okay. It's been a rough day. So, how many of us have a warning, or usually a warning before attacks happen? Um, I do actually. I'm kind of lucky that way. I get a little bit of a warning before I have a Meniere's attack, vertigo. Like today, I woke up this morning, I felt good, slept good. Um, After a rough Wednesday, and yesterday was a recovery day, and I had a bunch of things that I had to do. Um, and I did some of them, they were in the house, but then when I was going to go I had an appointment with a friend of mine, and I was going to meet someone to go fishing later. And then this is where the warning kicked in, I started getting nystagmus. Now, that's usually a kickoff to me probably having an attack or going to have an attack. I get nystagmus first, and then my ear gets like wicked filled, feels really full. And that's what happened this afternoon to me. Now, I didn't luckily go into the vertigo. I literally went and laid down and actually fell asleep. When I woke up, I felt better, but like a hangover thing. And I didn't take anything. I didn't take a Valium or Meclizine or anything like that. I didn't take anything. I just went and lied down. And I felt a little better afterwards. But here's the thing about warnings. Because I got that warning, okay, I canceled everything. I canceled everything. Fishing will happen next week with my friend. And I'll meet my other friend that I had an appointment with. I'll meet him tomorrow, providing I feel good. Because I probably could have tried to push through that, but the problem is, I got to get behind the wheel of a car. Okay, and this is what I talk about. Live your life, do your things. Don't be afraid. Don't worry about what's going to happen. But in my case, I knew something could have happened because I had the nystagmus and my right ear went full, completely full. So at that point, it was like, okay, this is probably a good chance, 85% chance I'm going to have an attack and be in bed the rest of the day, and the vomiting and all that stuff. So I took the precaution, canceled everything out, lied down, and luckily I didn't work myself up, saying, oh my God, I'm going to have an attack. Oh my God, I'm going to have an attack. I didn't work myself up to that point, so I didn't stress myself out. I just kind of like, okay, you've been dealing with this for a long time now, almost 10 years, okay? 3 years undiagnosed with Meniere's, but, 10 years in general. There's no need for me to get worked up about it because it happens. It's like the video I reposted yesterday. It is what it is. So, the safe thing to do for myself and others, cancel everything out. And nobody was mad, and even if they were mad, I don't care. You know why? Because I'm the one with the issue. I'm the one with the problem. I'm the one with the disease, not them. So you have to look out for you and other people as well. If you're going to drive a car, yeah, you got to look out for other people too. So, yeah, that was the whole thing. But how many of us actually get a warning, like your tinnitus ramps up before you have an attack? Like what I had in nystagmus, your eyes start going like this, which is exactly what they were doing. They were going, and it's like, you can notice it when you watch TV. That's what happened. I noticed it, and the TV started just increment, not wave, but just a little. Then I close my eyes, and you can feel it on your eyelids. So it's like, okay, so how many get a warning like that? Or all of a sudden you just start feeling lightheaded and tired. So, yeah, if you get warnings, listen to them, okay? And try not to get stressed out with what might happen. If it happens, you're already prepared because you've got your rescue meds, you canceled your plans, you're not driving a car, you're not going out of the house, okay? So if it hits, you're prepared, okay? You're already where you need to be, right? So, excuse me, that's what I did. I was prepared. when the nystagmus hit, my mindset, and that's what I talk about, my mindset is changed. Now, before, I got therapy that I needed and everything, I would have been in a panic. And it probably would have ended up with vertigo. And a probably a Valium or meclizine, spending time in the toilet. But I didn't let it get that far. Okay? Because now where I went to therapy and I had my thinking changed, like I said earlier, you've had this before. You're probably going to have it again. You know what to do. Just relax. Go lay down. See what happens. If you wake up and you're still feeling dizzy and blah, 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 or the nystagmus and whatever, okay, yeah, now take your rescue med. Go back and lay down. And it's okay, too, because resting is fighting. And that's something that a lot of people don't realize. Resting is actually fighting. Okay, if you're resting, that's your body's relaxing, your brain's relaxing, your nerves are relaxing. You fall asleep. So that's fighting. You're fighting it. You really are. So you're not fighting it in the sense of, well, I'm going to go drive a car and I'm going to go on a 10-mile hike and I'm going to do this and do that and blah 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 blah. I don't care. I'm not letting it run my life. Well, technically, even if you're resting, you're not letting it run your life. You're doing what you have to do. Okay? And that's good. So warnings, listen to them. Okay? And lately I've seen in quite a few groups, actually, that people are saying they haven't had an attack in 3 years or 4 years. And I don't know if they think they're cured or not. Because you're not. You're in a remission, which is awesome. But that's really what it is. Now, it may never come back, and that's great. That's great news. But there's also been people who have been posting, too, that, I was good for 2, 3, 4 years, and all of a sudden it came back. Because it will come back. Eventually. And I know people where they haven't had vertigo in 10 years. And then all of a sudden, boom, because it's going to be honest with you, it's going to get you when you least expect it. So for those of you who haven't had an attack in a while, in a long time, keep it in the back of your head, okay? Because I started in December of 2014. December of 2015 2015 was a nightmare with it, and people thought it was crazy and this and that. But when 2016 came, I went a year and a half, mid-2017, and it came back with a vengeance, okay? So I went a year and a half without an attack, without nothing. It was great. I had a ball. I did everything I wanted, and then a year and a half later, boom, it came back. So, yeah, keep doing what you're doing that is helping you stay away from attacks. I think that's awesome. But don't lead people on to think that you're cured, because you're really not. And on that note, guys, hey, have a great weekend, and I will talk to you all soon. Take care.